Can we play the Navkar mantra, please? Okay. In the meantime, I want to ask you all, how is it to be a part of the Jito Connect 2022? If it is good, say a loud hey, so I know it. Hey! Lovely, fabulous. I'm so glad. So I think that even though it's happening every year, it should happen at least once in 6 months for sure. What do you think? If yes, then say a hey.
Hey.
Thank you. All right, well, I believe that we are all set to go ahead and say the Navkar mantra. Please join us in it. Thank you so much. To give us more insights and tell us more about this particular session and to guide us through, I would like to invite the Vice Chairman of JPF, and he also is the Managing Director of GE Power. Please put your hands together to welcome Mr. Prashant Jain on stage. Very warm welcome to you.
Jai Jinendra. Everyone. Maybe once more, sorry for that. Jai Jinendra, good afternoon everyone. Thank you all for joining. I am very proud to announce the 25 CXO Meet. And this is in collaboration with Jito Youth Wing, Dheeraj Bhai, and Jito Professional Forum by Ajay Bhai. Both have collaborated to curate this event to get some one-to-one with CXOs with experience. So before I begin the program, I want to showcase the 25 mentors that we have, the CXOs that we have in the round, and I would ask all the mentors to take a stand, and I would like all of you to applause and welcome them. So I would ask the mentors and the CXOs, please, to show themselves around the stage, and a very warm welcome from all of you for them, and a round of applause for them to take out their time. Some of them have traveled from abroad, and some of them have traveled from across the country to be here with us today. So thank you all. Thank you all. Welcome to the program. And big round of applause for them, please. I would also request Tapasvi ji, Ajay Bhai, Bora to please come on stage and very quickly give a preamble and preview. And I would ask mentors, thank you. These mentors will be available. So Sushma ji has given a quick preamble of the program. We will have 2 sessions of the program. The first session, we'll have a rapid introduction from the mentors with 3 topics. Topic 1, their name. Topic 2, industry background, where they come from. And topic 3, what is it that they can offer to the business people and the youth in this room. A very quick rapid round is what we will do first. Then we will have a Q&A with them. And eventually, the mentors will spread across in the room, and we'll have a speed dating session, so that each of you will get a speed dating time with a mentor for some time. That's the format of the program. Does that make sense? So be prepared with your questions, and we will start very quickly. So now I would request the mentors to please take your seat. We will come back to you very quickly. And I would invite Ajay Bhai on stage. Tapasvi ji, Vishal Bhai on stage, please. So Ajay Bhai, a quick intro about Jito Professional Forum and Jito Youth Wing. And then we introduce very quickly the slides on Jito. And then we talk about mentorship program. And then we get into the program. Sure.
I think Prashant ji, as the MD of GE Power, who has over 5,000 crores of order book pending, which he is working on, and someone of his stature to be here, spend his time, invest with us and be here today. Please give him a big round of applause. We are very fortunate to have him as our Vice Chairman. Then we have Tapasvi ji Devra, who is our Chief Secretary, National Jito Professional Forum, a qualified lawyer and a practicing company secretary. Vishalji, if you can join. Vishalji, who is from Delhi, again has come in all the way from there with the family to be with us, spend time. He was the CFO of American Express before that, and currently is the MD of Accenture, who runs our mentoring program. Please give them a big round of applause. Now, we won't take much time because we are here for the CXOs, but just 2-3 liners or 2-3 bullet points about what is Jito Professional Forum all about. Now see, when we look at the word Jito, Jain International Trade Organization, and then there are so many corporate executives, senior ranking corporate executives who are Jains, like people here that you can see, and there are many others, 25, 30 here. They are extremely influential. They play a massive role in building India, to take India to the next level. They are quite resourceful. They are the repository of knowledge, network, and also insights across various industries. So our endeavor under Jito Professional Forum is, can we connect with them? Can we create value proposition for them? It's not about them giving. Jito is not all about giving, but creating opportunities. So our approach is, can we create opportunities for salaried corporate executives? And one way to do that is mentoring program with Vishalji runs, and supported by many others, where they mentor corporate executives, junior corporate executives. Now just imagine people, senior ranking CFOs, MDs, CXOs, if they mentor junior corporate executives, it can open doors of opportunities for them. So and there are many other ways in which the value can be added to them. So those of you who are Jain corporate executives, we encourage to be a part of that. There are 2 other elements. We also engage with architects, the professionals, doctor, chartered accountants, company secretaries, to add these 2 missing stakeholders to create end-to-end, sustainable, integrated, fully integrated Jito ecosystem. So we bring in those 2 stakeholders, professionals and corporate executives. Now today's value addition, as you can see, is those corporates and their insights would come to you on your round table. Please feel free to avail this opportunity and engage with them, learn from them, and also sound off your ideas, your questions, your anxieties, or your business plans with them during speed dating session. With that, we again thank you all the corporate executives for taking time to be with us. Hopefully, including me, we'll all learn from them. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, very quickly, we'll talk about Jito. Some of you are coming here for the first time. Moving to the next slide. We all know about Jito. It's a global NGO with records now in the corpus that we have as an organization, and it's a very international organization. And what inspires me as a corporate executive to be a part of Jito is, once you have achieved something in life, you want to give back, because this is a circle of life. And Jito as an ecosystem is the only platform which works across all sects of Jains. On the other side, it is religion agnostic, but focuses on education, empowerment, and seva. And that is what is the true inspiration for me and for people like me to come to join this powerful network of Jito. So that's very quickly in my perspective on Jito, which is now today a very international organization. Moving to the next one, thank you. Yep, thank you. So now we talk about Jito Professional Forum. The Jito Professional Forum, as I said, has twin elements. On one side, we have corporate salaried executives and a program of mentorship. And on the other side, we have practicing professionals. In practicing professionals, we have doctors, lawyers, architects, which are practicing professionals, and we are connecting them around the world. So for example, now our mission is to connect aspiring professionals with accomplished professionals. So if you learn from the experienced people, so you don't make the same mistake twice. So you can latch on to that experience and grow faster. And all these accomplished professionals have actually committed their valuable time for free to be available for aspiring professionals to develop. That is the beauty of this platform, and that is what we are trying to do, is connect 100,000 plus professionals worldwide. We have connected now to get into this platform, and that's the repository that we are working on. There are several initiatives by Jito Professional Forum, JPF iBox, where we create content, and this content is available live with small snapshots of 20 minutes of value program. Then we have we create several level up programs and knowledge series, where we have curated several programs with the professionals that we have on finance, tax, where we have created budgeting sessions and so on and so forth. So those are the values that we create via the experts who are in the program. Jito Mentorship Program is the flagship program of the corporate executives. Now we have got more than 50 global, from Microsoft, Apple, Google, name it, top corporate, from GE, for example, from Lowe's, for example, Fortune 500 companies. We have got top mentors, CXOs globally in IT, engineering, oil and gas, energy sectors, who are all connected on the platform, and you can enroll into the mentorship platform and connect one-to-one, and they are offering their time for free on a platform. That is the value that we are bringing, and this program has gone across 1 year. We will talk about this a bit more in the coming slides. I would invite Vishalji on the stage to talk about the Jito Mentorship Program, where we are curating this program of corporate executives and connecting them to the aspiring executives. So Vishal Bhai, MD of Accenture, very quickly to take over from here. A big round of hand for Vishalji. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon everyone. जय जिनेंद्र. कल सेशन था, उसमें एक टेक अवे था कि कुछ पाने, किसने अटेंड किया था बिंद्रा जी का सेशन? Wasn't it awesome? Full of energy, and there was something he mentioned that, what was this? The change the pattern, and the change the pattern happens when you have a different perspective, and different perspective happens when you meet people from different background, and that is what this session is about, and our mentors are about. They are from very different industry. So we thought कि अगर पैनल डिस्कशन बनाना है तो कि टॉपिक क्या लिया जाए? There was no common topic, so we left it open. If we left it open to the says that let them share perspective, or what I call hindsight from past, any learning from their industry, their experience, or let them share foresight for the future about what trend they are seeing and observing in their industry, which they are very fascinated about and which all of us can benefit from. So that's the structure of the session. Before that, I just want to touch upon few minutes about mentorship program. We'll just play a video for a minute and we'll come back. Thank you. So this is our video for first year anniversary of mentorship program. We have as of now 48 mentors, about 400 plus mentees, about half of them are from business background. So this is not just the corporate people, but these are from business background as well. And about half of mentees are having 10 years or more experience. So that's just the breadth of the program which is running today for all Jain community members all over the world. About 1/3 of our mentors are from global locations, be it New York or Singapore or Kuala Lumpur or San Francisco. So it's a very global in nature, already on, and you can all get benefited from this. You can get one-to-one mentorship, or you can get kind of a group mentoring where 20 of people come together with a mentor and get the advice on a particular topic, or it could very well be a level up series, kind of a webinar, which we had so far 9 of them, and the 10th is going to be very soon. Okay. With that, going to the next slide. I'll skip few slides. I'll just share with you the mentors what we have, and then we'll get to the session today. Keep going. Sorry, I have the control. So this is just about the categories in which we have mentors from different backgrounds. So here we have our mentors as of now. We are fortunate to have some of them today with us. So we will start with that. So what we will do is we'll get our mentors one by one, ask them to introduce something about themselves and share whether a hindsight, i.e. from the past, any experience which is very relevant, or anything for the future or emerging trend, what they see in the industry, which they found very fascinating, which could be very relevant for us as we build our business, as we build our career going forward. Okay? So in no particular order, maybe let me just pick in my choice, maybe I'll pick Himanshu, who was here first one amongst us, all the way from Mumbai. Himanshu is president of Diversity. He's an excellent speaker. He keeps coming in the media. Himanshu, why don't you come here? And what I'll request is mentors, when they come, introduce themselves. After that, they can go and sit in one of the round tables so that we can allow later on the speed mentoring as well.
Jai Jinendra. I won't ask you to say it again and again because that's a torture I've gone through many times, and I don't think it's right for me to do that. My name is Himanshu. I have been working with this company called Diversity for 19 years. That's the longest I've been in any setup, and now last 12 years living in Bombay. I've lived in Philippines and actually across the country. I started as an engineer, chemical engineer, and I moved to sales by accident, and then there was no looking back. And now for the last 15 years, I have been into leadership roles, essentially building or turning around a business. And the area where I think I can be of help to many of you, or depending on your situation, if you're going through a career dilemma, if you have a leadership challenge in your role in a particular place, what should I do? Should I change today? Should I postpone, collect data, what all? You have an idea, you want to build a business. Or you have a business in very early stages and you want to go to market and figure it out. I'll be very happy to help you. Apart from any other aspect of business where you think I can be useful, I'll definitely give it a shot. Thanks for this opportunity, Vishal. Keep it short, right?
Thank you. Vishal, you are as mentor as well, and I would ask you to come together on the stage. This is a rapid fire round, and we want to really test the mentors with rapid fire. So Vishal, I want you to come up on stage with 3 more mentors, here with ladies first. I would like to have 4 of you on stage together, please. Come on. And this is a rapid fire round, it cannot be a slow one, and we challenge the mentors to really go quick. Himanshu ji, sorry, we just learned the excitement from you. All right, Vishal, please come up. And we start with you, Vishal. Come on, up here. So 3 things: name, industry and company they come from with a value or volume, and 3, what is it that they would like to give. So when you get around to sit with them, this is what you have in mind. That's the objective. 1, 2, 3. Rapid fire starts with you.
I came here so that it doesn't start with me. Yeah. Okay. So I'm Swati. I didn't hear through the questions. Can you repeat? Name?
So yes,
Yeah.
Swati, your name. The second is your sector of industry, the volume of business. And third, what is it that you will offer on the table?
Sure.
What is it that you want to offer?
Sure. So I'm Swati Jain. I come from an industry which is today the buzzwords, analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning. So I represent that industry, and I have been in this industry for now over entire career of mine. Started with research and then analytics, worked with the Cognizant, and today I'm with EXL Analytics, earlier with Ernst & Young. And what I would like to offer to the group, anything you would like to know. So I have been recognized as an analytics leader in India. I would
She's
like
been modest, top 20 analyst leader in the country. That deserves a round of applause. And she's been also awarded woman leader of the year. So Thank you for that.
women in analytics. So what I would like to offer is anything you want to know about analytics or about leadership, I am willing to share because I think I resonate with both the words, analytics and leadership.
And
Thank you.
application of Jain principles in practical life. Thank you, Swati. Moving to
Can I just add something, Prashantji?
Yes, please.
She has been quite modest and hasn't spoken about her academic credentials. You are also a PhD from
Yes.
IIT Delhi, right?
Yeah, I have done my PhD in economics from IIT Delhi.
Please give her a big round of applause for that. Thank you.
Sharmila ji, over to you.
Jai Jinendra, after all the glamorous careers, Bharat Law from UK, water and agriculture diplomat from Harvard, transformed into organic farming. Last 20 years, non-profit to profit since 1 year, having farming, doing farming, food processing, agro-food processing into the 5 states of India. So completely into the organic venture. We would like to offer here, especially all youth here, आपने कल मोदी जी को सुना होगा, all emphasis was on natural farming, zero budget farming, organic agriculture. So those whoever are interested into food processing, agriculture related to natural farming, most welcome. Thank you so much, Jai.
Thank you, Sharmila ji.
If I can just add, she has earned 3 crores from Jito Angel and her company got valued 30 crores just last week. Is that correct?
5 CR.
5 CR, yeah.
3.5 from the Shark, our Jito Sharks, 1 from JIF, and 50 lakhs from the corporate in the audience.
Fantastic.
Just last week. Thank you.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Maybe we switch to Vishal. Vishal, you should not be modest. MD from Accenture. 3 things, over to you for the rapid fire.
Okay, so I work in Accenture as managing director. Accenture is going to be about $60 billion, 700,000 people all over the world, 7 lakh log, which means 3 lakh people are in India. So it's about scale, it's about technology, it's about innovation. And prior to Accenture, I was in American Express as the CFO of MX India and in many different roles. So to me, I think 2 things you can take away from coming in from the technology industry. Accenture came out with the report, the technology vision, and the title is Meet Me in Metaverse. Yes, we have heard a lot about Metaverse, maybe sometimes typically, ho raha hai, nahi ho raha hai, what is fab, what is not. It is real, becoming real day by day. Just a couple of weeks back, there was a news, 150,000 employees of Accenture, and I was also one of them who got trained, onboarded through Metaverse. So it is real. Number 2, sustainability. For all the people in the business, sustainability is not like something to be taken care of as a side thing, just making sure, becoming the number 1 priority for businesses to think sustainability to begin with, rather than as an afterthought. I thought I'll just share with you.
Thank you, Vishal. Piyush bhai, I would ask you to be on the stage, please. Thank you. Over to you, Monica ji.
Thank you, Prashant ji. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a sight to watch. It's beautiful. All the tables look like, petals of roses. It's completely full. So the view here is beautiful. You should have the opportunity to look at it from here. I am Monica Pirgal. I head the legal team at Lowe's India. Lowe's is a US MNC. It's a Fortune 30 company with $100 billion of sale last year. And I head the legal team here with about 5,000 IT professionals. 50% of the work, IT work is being done from the India office, and I handle the legal issues here. Apart from that, from a GTO perspective, I sit on the JPF and the JLW committees with Mr. Ajay Bohra, Prashant ji and Vishal ji. I'm the only woman who sits on the professional forum. So a big round of applause for the progressive thought that these leaders had to think that, they need diversity on their team. So I'm very privileged to be one of those.
Just if I can add, I think if you can see now, it's, I think, an indirect way of telling us that we don't have gender equality. So point well taken, Monica ji being the legal head and ex-Goldman Sachs, we do take that point. Thank you.
And she's in Fortune 50 Lowe's company, and she's a director of legal. So fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm going to negotiate here as a lawyer. I'm not just going to give, but I also want you guys to give back. So what I can offer to you guys is, of course, a mentorship. And I'm very passionate about women empowerment. So all the women out there or women that you may know, reach out to them and make sure that they leverage the mentorship platform where we can help them. What I want to take back from all of you is, you need to promise here that each one of you are going to get 1 more JPF member, are going to talk about JPF and socialize this whole concept, which is a beautiful marriage of our Jain community as well as professional. जो कम्युनिटी में उनको लगता है हम सिर्फ कम्युनिटी में ही है, जो प्रोफेशनल में है वो कम्युनिटी से जुड़े हुए नहीं है. This is the best platform to marry these two aspects. So get one member each, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Monica ji. Sushma ji? And you're going to get a next challenge very quickly.
Thank you, and this is Jai Janendra. I'm Shishma Bantia. I'm based out of Bangalore. My journey has been in 3 parts. You know, I started off my professional career as a teacher in St. Xavier's College, Bombay. From there, because of marriage, we moved to the US, lived and worked in the US for 15 years. Got a master's there in computer science and was actually doing programming in a medical company. That learning and that experience was absolutely amazing. I wouldn't give it up for anything. And very often when people talk, what's your experience? We normally look at it the number of years you've been working. Actually, experience to me was that number of years that I worked, what I gained and how much I learned was equivalent to almost 20-25 years worth of experience, mentored by the best. When we came back to India, after spending so many years there, that's when I started looking at what do I want to do and how do I give back in a way. Got into people development and helping people be better versions of themselves, leaders be better leaders and lead their teams in a better way. Higher productivity with a lot of compassion and empathy.
Thank you.
The past 20 years I've been doing this, and I've touched more than 1 lakh lives, but indirectly if each leader touches so many other leaders, any director, any CXO, they touch so many lives. So I feel very privileged to be in this space. What I'm offering to the younger people here is how you can be successful in your careers. What I'm offering to the people who are from corporates is how you can be better leaders and help your team be better leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, Sushma ji. Vishal, I would ask you to stay, and I would give the next challenge for the 4 mentors is now to occupy round tables so that we are preparing for the speed dating round. So I would request 1 chair per table to be made available as these mentors line up on your table, please. So big round of applause for our mentors, and I would ask Vishal, Piyush Bhai to be on stage, and Vishal Bhai to invite the next 3 mentors on stage.
Okay, Piyush, Vijay ji, Manish, please come.
And we start with you, Piyush Bhai. The 3 questions to you for a rapid fire. Off you go.
Hi, Jai Janendra. Thank you, Prashant bhai. So quickly, Piyush Doshi, live in Gurgaon. I am currently an operating partner with a social sector venture fund, Convergence Foundation. So we are looking for enterprising people who are looking to create social sector organizations in areas of importance for the country. Before this, I have had worked in 3 different areas. I was a management consultant for 15 years, worked with Booz Allen, BCG, where I was a partner with Booz Allen and PwC. And I worked as an executive search consultant as a partner with Spencer Stuart, so where we placed about 100 CXOs. And then finally I was a partner with Fairing Capital, where we had a private equity fund. There's one thing I want to share, and we can talk more when I go to the table, that if I look at various things I did across the career, there's one thing which stands out, which is most important in whatever you do, and that's patience. So if you talk about consulting, the most important thing was staying with the client, regardless of whether the client is giving business or not. So sometimes the client would come back after 3 years, just because you were there to help them regardless of business. When I was in headhunting, I realized what was most important was to stay with your company. Sometimes you will feel that there are greater opportunities outside, sometimes you get pissed off with the boss, but as far as possible, stay with your company, you will get rewarded. When I was in investing, I realized that you have to stay with the right picks you made. I think I myself learned from the mistakes. I might have owned all the best performing stocks in the country at one time 20 years back, and I sold them too early when they were down in the dumps. So patience, if you are consulting, if you are changing careers, or if you are investing, just be patient and things will happen, they will compound. At least one area I was patient, which was in my personal life, and I'm very happy to be with my wife for about 25 years.
All right, thank you, Piyush Bhai, and I would ask you to please, in the meanwhile, the other CXOs who are currently in those seats, I would ask you to come here up front, please, on the front stage, so that we can call you up very quickly on the stage.
Jai Janendra, good afternoon. My name is Manish Singhvi. I'm based out of Bangalore. I'm the group CFO of Marlabs. which is a US-based company. I run the entire finance and other functions from India, right? So that's the way it is. My specialization, if you look at it, my career is around 25, 26 years. First 16, 17 years in all big companies like Mphasis, Hitachi and all that. And then I thought, what shall I do, right? So my specialization is, I work with, promoter-driven companies which are, have taken a leap of 100, 150 million, but now they want to go to the next level. So my specialization lies with transforming the companies and, help the promoters, help the owners in, creating value and, help them in selling. So in last 10 years, in 2 companies, I've helped, my previous organization to be sold to a strategic buyer, and in this company, I have helped the promoters to, offload their 75% of holding to a private equity. And what I bring to the table, of course, definitely to all the young guys, how to shape your careers, and how you can take a calculated risk, because moving from established companies to an unestablished or not known companies, it's a big risk, right? But if you are very sure what you want to do, you can definitely do wonders, not only for your career but also for the organization you work with, right? And secondly, if people are here who runs family business, I can help them, how they can transform, how they can use technology, because I work last 20 years, I've been part and parcel of the technology organizations. So I can help people to, look at how they can use technology and how they can, basically improve everything using data analytics, for their own business. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jai Jinendra ki everyone. I am going to not be very rapid. Okay, I speak very slowly, so just give
But
me
the time is still 30 seconds.
Okay, Vijay Jain, I am from IIT Kharagpur and then Montreal, another master's. 25 years in telecom sector. Was with Nortel in Canada, Verizon in US. Retired in 2010, moved to India to give something back to the country. Total, overall $130 billion in valuations I have created, $9 billion worth of mergers and acquisitions. Lastly, I was president and CEO at Reliance Jio. Quit after the launch. In last 5 years, 7 ventures, 2 went bust, and 3 gave me multiple valuations. Remaining 2 still are in happening. That includes Hello.com with the Orkut. That is one still going on, and there is United Telecom Limited. So my career, I have been busy in creating gigabytes so that we all can connect. So now I have taken a different path. I have moved myself from gigabyte to gigawatts. We are investing about $250 million over next probably about 8 months in creating not only electric vehicles but the battery management system that you see.
Job, I'm actually the head of distribution sales at Discovery Channel in the country for India and South Asia. Just recent past, I was actually the CFO in the same company for the same business. I've been in different businesses, starting from consulting to restaurants, to e-commerce, to media and entertainment. What I can talk about is basically, from an industry perspective, I can talk about media and entertainment. E-commerce is something that I'm personally passionate about, and anything to do with finance and career transitions. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And please welcome mentors on your table as they come to you. And we will eventually we will start rotating the tables.
Hi everyone. This is Bharti Chajed. I'm the regional head for a business vertical called New Economy. I work with RBL Bank. So New Economy is, the kind of companies that we deal with are the startups and those which are funded, well funded by PE VCs. So though I'm a boring banker, but I still manage these new economy companies which are managed by all these young, the millionaires. So it's really interesting. My work is really interesting to meet these young founders and know about their businesses and such brilliant ideas that they have been coming up. So it's truly interesting. And I have been working for about 17 years. I've worked with various MNC banks like American Express, Standard Chartered, ABN AMRO and all of that. So just been a banker all through. What I can offer, of course, I'll be really happy to share the kind of careers that are available in banking, in fintech. Now, there's a lot of fintechs that have taken up, so there's a lot of collaboration happening between fintechs and banking, which, most of you must be knowing. So that's something I could really work upon for people who are interested in pursuing careers in these industries. And yeah, the more that I would love to share is how to live a life of varied experiences that I have been doing. I think I've been living a very interesting life. So I would like to share my experiences with the youngsters, and thank you very much.
Thank you. And I would ask now the mentors to take the right side of the table. I see the left side, I've got a lot of mentors already. So I would ask you, ma'am, to go on the right side, please. Thank you. Yeah, please.
Jai Janendra. My name is Vasant Shah. I work with Tata Elxsi. I had the commercial operations in Tata Elxsi. Before that, I have headed sales. I have also worked as an entrepreneur within Tata Elxsi, where I set up a business unit and now handed it over to someone else. About 36 years of work experience. If you ask me what is my forte, deal making, deal shaping, deal structuring, getting the stuck deals out of trouble, pricing, costing, these are all my fortes. I'm an engineer by profession, of course, and I lived in USA for about 8 years. I returned to India in 2004. I'm working with Tata Elxsi for the last 22 years. The way I can help you guys is, again, discussing your technology options, helping you with, again, structuring deals, help you with how to make deals profitable, etc., etc. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Amit ji.
Hi, Jai Janendra everyone.
Rapid fire, 3 points.
Okay, I'll keep it short. So I hail from City of Taj and I'm a corporate banker for last 2 decades plus. Worked all across spectrum in the banking side, be it large corporate, started a mid-market business for Standard Chartered Bank, and currently I am working with Axis Bank, handling their entire south and east region of the large conglomerates, where the top Fortune 30 companies or groups of the country I bank with and take care of their needs. Companies like Tata's, Reliances of the world, Wipros, Infosys of the world. They are my clients' most challenging one. In the banking, I've worked across the spectrum, and therefore what you can expect from me is the learning from a startup. How do you manage their finances from there? I can also help you in terms of giving a perspective of what's happening youngsters in the fintech area, whether one should join a bank or a fintech. There's always a confusion, whether the banks are going to survive or not, whether the banking is a sunset industry or a sunrise industry. All those curiosities I can help you out with. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amit ji. And I would ask you to move towards the right and occupy table.
Jai Janendra. Amit Kothari here. I am banker by profession, but that's not more important. I was one of the guys who, I don't know how many of you have been studied in ICSE board.
There.
In ICICI board, in order to get 30% is an art. So I was that person till 10 who in Centup have got 30%. So in order to fail in ICICI, you have to be really intelligent. I was that person who was really intelligent to get a notice that he would not be allowed to sit in the board of 10 exam, and my father have to go and sign a bond that if this guy fail, he would be responsible, school would not be responsible. I think that was the first time when my transformation happened. मेरे पापा ने बोला नहीं होता तो नहीं होता, क्या होता है, नो कुछ नहीं होता, नेक्स्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं है तो अपनी दुकान है ही है ना, तो दुकान में बैठ जाना. ओके, बहुत बढ़िया बात है, पापा डांटे ही नहीं. So I personally feel there is no word called no. No means next opportunity. And next thing which I can teach you guys is you need to keep relationship going. And any connect and relationship going. If you are able to keep that relationship and connect going, sales, business, जो भी अपना चाहे वो हो जाता है. So for me, what I can help you is to just to keep the relationship going. That's it. And by profession, as I said, I'm a banker. with 17 years of experience, working with ICICI Bank all along. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would ask you to take the table on the right. And Piyush Bhai, Vishal Bhai, please onto the stage. We are coming to the last CXO. Over to you, Puneet ji.
Jai Jinendra. I am Puneet Chaudhary. I am banker by chance, deal maker by heart. So in profession I am a banker, but what I know or what I do is deal making. Deal making or jugaad are negative words, but the core of deal making is problem solving, trying to match a solution with a problem and trying to find the right fit. In terms of business, I work at Aditya Birla Finance. The business expansion at our end is $8 billion, roughly 60,000 crores balance sheet. I manage the capital markets part of it, which is basically lending to the capital markets players and entities backed by capital market securities. In terms of what I can offer to you is excellent connects globally in all the sectors, in all the geographies, all the segments. Also, I would be helpful in terms of learning how to create relationships and nurture them over a period of time. Deals, business and money are byproduct. Please note it by heart. Anything which is done with a purpose is not a relationship. These are the byproducts and they are best left as a byproduct. These are things which I have learned and would love to share. This is about me. Thank you.
Calling Ajay Bora ji next. Thank you, Puneet ji. Please, I would ask you to take a table towards the middle. Ajay Bora ji, please.
Yeah, so I'll probably go last. There is one more person, if I can just take the liberty.
Yes.
He is Harji Surana. He is a senior practicing Supreme Court lawyer. And tomorrow there is a session where he is one of the most connected or most influential legal fraternity person that we know. Jito Professional Forum, whatever it is now, he has played a key role in a previous term. And tomorrow in his panel, he'll be getting the Chief Justice, the serving Chief Justice of Madras High Court. Then also additional Solicitor General Sanjay J. Jain had also come in. And there is another, there are two more illuminaries from the legal fraternity would be coming in. Related to judiciary, if at all anybody you have to go to, there are many others who are here, but when it comes to Delhi Supreme Court, Advocate Harji Surana is the person. Please give him a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, Harji.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming here. Now about, I'm the last one. My introduction, other than JPF, is I'm the co-founder of HDFC Credila. My brother and I started that at Nasik. And then Merrill Lynch became our investors. 40% stake got taken by Merrill Lynch. One Saturday morning we got up and we realized that Merrill Lynch is no more Merrill Lynch. It was Bank of America, and they ended up becoming our 40% partner, equity partner. Then they wanted to exit. That's when HDFC came along. HDFC became our investor, our strategic partner. Then under that name, we grew that company from zero to over 10,000 crores of disbursement and became the largest private student loan lender of India. In 2019, my brother and I, we exited from that with good valuation. Now with JPF, what we can offer is, as my other hat is as the JPF chairman, we bring in the connect, like you have seen, those people, if you want to meet Vishalji, probably it will take months before we can get the appointment of him. Same thing with Prashantji and all other illuminaries. They are with you. The idea is that they will be at your table. You can engage with them, learn from them, share their insights. With that, thank you. And we really want to thank both of them for creating this outstanding platform where we can meet the corporate who's who. Thank you.
Thank you, Ajay Bhai. And I would ask all the mentors to stand, please. Just the mentors on the CXOs on the table. And Ajay Bhai and Surana ji, please. Just to make sure that we have distribution of the mentors and you know where the mentors are. And we will start the game of rounds now. Others sit down. I would request the organizers to close the gate from behind. We do not want disturbance, please. So if there is somebody here who's the organizer, can they close the gates from behind? We don't want to have a disturbance here. So all the mentors you can see now in the round, are they distributed well enough? There, I think we have mentor here, we have a mentor. Is that fair distribution? I think on this side we need more, yeah? Yeah, so Vishal and Piyush ji, yeah. On this side we think we need to distribute mentors. Close the doors from behind so that we don't have, we don't want confusion here. Now you see the mentors, and to kickstart the G speed dating process. Others please sit down so that we don't have confusion. We have got the CXO standing up. All right. Now we are going to do two things. One, you can see the mentors. Mentors, please raise your hand. And others, just cheer for them, please. Thank you so much. Now we will set the clock to 10 minutes. And I would ask you to distribute yourself if required towards these mentors on a table. So I'm giving you time, 30 seconds. Now I ask the mentors to sit down and everybody else to stand. Mentors sit down, everybody else to stand. And now I want you to move and choose your mentor so that you go to a table where a mentor you want to choose. Very quick. And I'm going to only count until 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down, everybody, and a good hard round of applause, please. Sit down. Everybody sit down. I hope you all have found yourself close to a mentor now. Thank you so much. Now what we are going to do is a candid conversation on the table, and the time per table is just about 10 minutes for the first round of question, okay? And we will leave that and we will move the mentor in 10 minutes again to the next round. Okay? You can get started. Thank you. Does every table have a mentor? If not, please find yourself to a table where you have a mentor. You can move the chair. This is going to move in 10 minutes. Sorry? I have to check if he's here or not. I think he's online, he's not here. The mentors that is here in the list, you can see in the photograph, no? Not this one. This is the list of all the mentors. You have a page here. These are mentors. For him, you have to register the platform. This is the list of all the mentors. Right? This is the list of mentors. आपको जो है, ask Kushmi, can you raise your hand? Kushmi? There you are. Yep. There she is.
अजय भाई ने डॉक्टर I'll just come now. Are
Ajmera ji, I think I will introduce you also. Please come on the stage. Aye. 5 minutes to go. Just one announcement, there's a key that is found. So if somebody has lost a key with Paris, there is a key here, somebody can come and collect that key, if there's somebody who's lost this key. And we have also got Mr. Ajmera here. I would ask you, he is one of the kings in terms of banking and finance system. Over to you for the 3 rapid fire questions.
Honda कार की.
So we are coming towards the end of 10 minutes round. I want for the show of hand. Sorry to interrupt Sharmila ji. My question is, should we rotate or you want the round to continue for 5 more minutes? 5 minutes? 5 more minutes? Okay, 5 more minutes. Tough to manage. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big round of applause, please. Thank you so much. I would request all the mentors to stand up, please. I would request all the mentors to stand up, please. And I would ask Ajmera ji to be on stage. So all the mentors, please stand up. We will start the next round of dating to move to the next group of audience. Mentors, please stand up, show their hands. The others, please sit down. Mentors, please stand up. And the others, I will request you, please sit down. A good round of applause, please, for the round. Thank you. Mentors, request you to stand up. Others, please take your seat. Himanshu ji, need you to cooperate. We have to move on. Others want to meet you. Requesting all mentors to stand up and the others to sit down, please. Manish ji, thank you. Look, the conversations are exciting. Sorry to break it up. Maybe the same group can come for the next 15 ring. Other mentors, please stand up, others to sit down. And we do the round of dating. We move around. I have one more mentor to announce. Ajmera ji, please, over to you very quickly.
Yeah, I am Ashok Ajmera, chartered accountant by qualification but engaged in the capital market, financial services, merchant banking, investment banking, startup funding, angel funding, bank finance, project finance. So anybody who wants any consultation, any guidance from me can come on one of these table I will be occupying, and we can discuss about all these, anything in finance. Okay, thank you.
Ajmera ji is very kind. If there is a banking regulation change in the country, he can get you the RBI or he can get you the top bank, and he can get you anything to do with any banking regulations. He is one of the biggest king when it comes to banking sector. Thank you, Ajmera ji. A big round of applause for him. And team, there is, may I ask Vishal Bhai and Piyush Bhai, please? Should we go with the next round, or would you like to have a rapid fire question with the mentors? We do move to the next round of mentors around, or you want to have a rapid fire question answer with the mentors? Show of hand. Next round, say yes. Next round. Next round. Yep. So mentors, I would ask you to please stand up, and we go with the next round of mentors around the table, please. Mentors, I will need your cooperation in getting everybody together. You are leaders, everybody will follow you. Sharmila ji. Sharmila ji, there is another group of mentees wanting to meet you. So maybe others can sit down, the mentors can stand up. Yeah, we go to the next round. Have you all found the next table with the next set of mentees? Please take your seats. If you have not found the next round, just show me your hands. There are some people in the central section. Are you with your new mentor? Are you getting your table? So let me ask by this table, do you have your mentor? Hi. Fantastic. Krushmi. You have to enroll and you have to get them to the mentorship platform. So next table. So maybe the mentors who have not got the next table, I would ask them to be here on the stage and we can do the next round.
What do you want to do? Software engineering 8.5 to 9. जो शो के सर अभी वो तो मतलब तब नहीं हो पाएगा आई कैन बट अभी सर नहीं बस नहीं पर प्रोफेशनल करियर बनाना है या स्टार्टअप करना स्टार्टअप जैसे एज ऑफ नाउ कुछ नहीं है सर बट ऐसे ही कि पूरा लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए सबसे
Puneet Chaudhary ji, Vijay Jain ji, if there are some people looking for you.
नहीं अभी तो सर हाँ अभी कैसे सर मेरा एक्सपीरियंस पूरा इसमें 9 years ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस पूरा टेक्निकल में सो ऑब्वियसली वो राइट एग्जैक्टली वही हो रहा है सर वही हो रहा है मतलब मैं उनको बोल रहा हूँ कि मतलब उसमें है मेरा लगाव है और पैशन है बट सर 1 साल सर कंपनी चेंज करने के पहले कोई बोल रहा था मैं बट वो कैसा था फिर सैलरी मैटर करता है सपोज ऑफ प्रेशर कैसा फिर वो बैकग्राउंड मेरा डिग्रीज एंड ऑल सब निकल गया थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस यस एग्जैक्टली देन आई कैन ओके हाँ उसका स्किल नहीं बहुत वो थोड़े वही सब हाँ वो भी ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम जो है MBA के ऑनलाइन एक्सपीरियंस प्रोग्राम और जो ऑफलाइन प्रोग्राम हाँ सर मेरे को भी ऑनलाइन टच में
हाँ वेरी गुड
और नॉलेज लेना तो फिर ऑफलाइन
मेरा और एक क्वेश्चन था मैं रियल एस्टेट पे कि मुझे सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट एक्सटेंसिव जो स्टार्टअप में हो रहा है पूरा सॉफ्टवेयर बना रहे हैं अच्छे प्रोडक्ट्स लॉन्च कर रहे हैं जो हेल्पफुल है मुझे उसमें कुछ अभी मैं कॉम्पिटिशन में हूँ MNC है लर्निंग का बहुत छोटा है कितना टाइम कितने आगे जा रहे हैं ये नहीं होगा इसने भी डाल दिया मैंने भी डाल दिया मेरा भी वही है अभी मुझे ये करियर में स्विच करूँगा और you can have a look at the list. Okay. फ्रीलांसिंग कर रहा था पहले से फ्रीलांसिंग के बेसिस के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा मुझे मेक श्योर करना है कि करियर industrial packaging maybe if we guys textiles
So good afternoon everyone. Some people have no mentors on their table. So can I see the tables where there is no mentor, please? Can you please raise your hands? Please rise. The table where there is no mentor or people who have no mentor with them or a CXO.
So I did my MBA from Ahmedabad and then I worked in management consulting for 15 years and Pujal and Hamilton that is global product management. So I worked with them for 7 years in London.
So there are certain tables who don't want to let their mentors go.
That's my management consulting. Then I worked with executive search firms. We are world partners. Then I worked with private equity. We had a fund of about 50,000 crores.
So Piyush ji, what is happening on your table very quickly so that there are some without a mentor, they can join this table and pull their chairs here. So Piyush ji, what is going on this table?
Very exciting youngsters here, and so I'm just enjoying the conversation, learning from them.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're just in the last
So
page.
I would ask those who have no mentors on their table to please join this table. Pull your chairs, please.
I think we figured it.
Thank you.
I think we're waking up.
Everyone is roaming round. I don't know where I am.
Yes, you have a minute.
Can you just note my number down? There's no network.
Yeah, done. Again. I'll note it.
Just pass me a file.
Yeah, what's the number?
7021.
7? Okay.
So if you go down.
So here we have got a couple of mentors. I would ask them to, if for a table who don't have mentors. Yeah. There you go, on that table. That one, last one, other one.
Just wanted to know which country is there on which table because
that one.
Going randomly down here, how will I know?
Okay, maybe I'll tell my colleague to play the screen over there.
Do you have maybe put up something on the screen, or if you have a piece of paper where it's written, can you print out or something? Yeah, that was like more than even 2 to 3%.
Take up a job, full-time career. I know. I would have to say my personal belief is full-time trading is not a job. It's very hard to beat the market consistently. You can deploy straddles, which will maybe protect you 99% of time. But if 1% time इसका लगेगा ना, all the profit will get back down. That's the nature of the game. And it's very hard to control it. Even if market doesn't kill you or business will kill you, you will get greedy one day and you will destroy it. There are the smartest of computers working on these algorithms. That is to say personally that anybody who feels that with their own brain they can...
It's a big task for people, yeah, क्योंकि वो सब लोग बोल रहे हैं एक टेबल से तीसरे टेबल से
99% of people end up losing money over a 5-year period. That means trading.
मुझे आपका नंबर
It's a long-term investment,
या फिर मैं नंबर नोट डाउन कर लीजिए मैं आपको ऑनलाइन कनेक्ट करा दूंगी सारे मेंटोर्स आपको उससे भी कनेक्ट
All good on this table, Himanshu ji? Seem to be surrounded well. Fantastic. People are loving you. Love it. Sushma ji, some magnet you've got here. You have to release some of them now to the other table.
So you're into?
I've done all kinds of things.
Okay.
So huge. Vishal is whatever.
Yeah.
So I have done consulting where I just help companies get better. I have done executive search where I advise people on their careers, how to manage their careers, and I place CEOs, companies and CEOs. And I have done private equity.
So I have my own brand, so I've been doing that for past 2 years. I wanted to understand, how, for me, I'm at a stage where, it's getting a little stagnant, where I want to raise a fund, I want to get a strategic partner. How to go about it?
What brand do you have?
So it's a cosmetic brand, so my brand name is Aussie Glow. So we are doing a run rate, Aussie Glow, OC, D2C.
They actually wanted to talk with you. So they are advisors to JIP and a great friend of mine as well. So they just wanted to talk to you.
We are now looking for new connects where we can approach major big size ticket size funds.
लेकिन ये सारे लोग यहाँ पे नहीं हैं।
नहीं है, सारे नहीं है।
इसमें सारे लोग नहीं हैं।
So we reset now for a minute. I would ask all mentors, Piyush, Vishal Bhai, Manish ji, Sharmila ji, Vijay ji, Piyush Bhai.
ये रहे, ये रहे.
I would ask you all the mentors and the CXOs to once reset and come towards the table, please. Piyush Bhai, Vishal Bhai, Himanshu ji, Sharmila ji, Monika ji, please come. Let's reset the group now for a minute. I think this is the list of all mentors. There are some here, not all. Thank you, Monika ji. Piyush Bhai. Charger ji, please, please. Himanshu ji. Vishal. A big round of applause for all the mentors, please. A big round. Hip hip. Hip hip. Puneet Bhai, please. I would ask all the mentors to please line up here again. People are asking me, where are your champions? We want to see them all. So here it will be a nice way to showcase our mentors again, please. Krushmi, can you please move all the mentors towards the stage again? All the CXOs. Vijay Bhai. Ajmera ji. Ajmera ji. Please. We have to reset and move now. Please, next table. There are several other people wanting to meet you. Manish ji, please. I would ask all of you to take your seats. And I've been asking all the mentors, Piyush Bhai, to be lining up here. Charge it, please, please. Himanshu ji, please. Sharmila ji. Sushma ji. Swati. Swati ji. Yup. May I ask all the mentors to be here, please? Vijay Bhai. And I will ask all of you to take your seats, please. Please take your seats. Please take your seats. Leave one seat open so the mentors can come and occupy a seat on your table. May I have your attention, please? We have. अरे भाई हमारे मेंटर्स को छोड़ दो, कोई गायब हो गया वहाँ पे. हमारे CXOs को छोड़ दो, किसी ने किडनैप कर रखा है. हमारे मेंटर्स को भेज दो यहाँ पे. There you go. Vishal bhai, do you have everyone?
ये वाले में last slide.
Exactly. वो Krushmi के पास भेजिए उनको. Krushmi will help them. So Krushmi is around. She is helping everybody. Aye, please come up on the stage. I will ask you all to take your seats, and I'm getting all the mentors on the stage, and all the CXOs on the stage. Please come. On the stage, please.
Last वाला ये उससे पहले वाला.
Piyush Bhai, I'm handing over the mic to you.
हाँ ये कर दो ना.
So teams, और कोई mentor रह गया पीछे group में? All right. How did you like this round? Would you like one more round or you want a Q&A? Sorry? One more round. Then please help me, because not everybody is following and it's hard for me to manage with new instructions. Please take your seat per table. Keep one chair empty.
Prashant Kodari sir, not
The
here
people
today.
in the center, please vacate
Prashant
or take a
Jain,
table.
who is here from GE Power.
I need volunteers here. Look, we are trying to bring high quality. This center, please, here. I would ask volunteers to help people sit down. Aye, Amit ji. Excuse me. Thank you. Sit down, please. Okay, now, do we have all the mentors sent back to the stage, or you're still holding on to some mentors there? Okay, we take a reset now. We take a reset. We will have a quick rapid fire round of Q&A. So I need a volunteer here, Krishmi, to take the mic. A rapid Q&A, question from you, answer from any of the mentors. We do that for 5 minutes. And then we send back the mentors to you. Sounds good? Okay, rapid fire Q&A. First question from...
Anyone?
There you go. Your name and question, please.
Myself, Jagat Dedia.
Your question is directed to whom, and your name and quick question.
Mr. Piyush Doshi, that we met right now on the table. As we have discussed, sir, that you told that right now lot many VCs are not interested to invest into manufacturing enterprise. Rather, they are interested more to invest in the tech-based enterprise. So, what is the possible reason? Either the manufacturing enterprise itself can, sustain by the bank funding and like that they can grow, or the profitability issue or something else that, that we are not aware about it. If you can just please highlight that. It will be
Yes, no, this is a very important question. We've asked ourselves, why are VCs or funds less interested? I wouldn't say there is completely disinterest, but lot less interested in manufacturing business. There are two main reasons. One is that growth in general in manufacturing businesses is slow. So आपको grow करने के लिए extra capital चाहिए. And so basically, in a tech business, if you put X to grow to 10X and then to 100X is much easier because the next round of growth needs less and less capital.
Okay.
Like Google to go from 1 billion to 10 billion and 10 to 100 billion, it doesn't need same amount of money, right? So that's the hope. Now, most of them will not scale, that's a different story. In manufacturing, the success probability is higher, but for every extra round of growth, you need to set up a new factory, for which you need more money. So VC are looking for like a 10x growth, they will not get that 10x return. And most of them, when their competitor are getting 10x return, they are not happy with the 2x return. That's one reason from VC side. There is second reason that in India, manufacturing has generally not done well. And that's because manufacturing is hard in India. Labor laws are such, we have been doing a lot of research. The labor laws are such that employing large number of people is a big headache. Unlike China, even Bangladesh now, you can set up factories. The rules are favorable to the employer. In terms of, you have flexibility in overtime, hiring, firing, all of that. In India, there is no flexibility. So, lot of manufacturing businesses struggle to make money. So, somebody will invest in you if you are able to demonstrate something which is unique. Otherwise, it is hard. I mean, that's fact of life.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to acknowledge Mr. Dheeraj Bhai, our Jito Youth Wing chairman. So this program today is in partnership with Jito Youth Wing and Jito Professional Forum, where he said, look, you have experience on your side and I have youth on my side. How can we connect both and create value? And therefore we have created this program together. Thank you, Dheeraj. It was so far. How was the program so far? Dheeraj Bhai wants to know. Thank you. Thank you. The next question, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Unnati Yadav. So my question is, anyone who can answer, I just need your help. So when a business has been set up, so I want to know what is the stage when I should consider diluting my ownership with somebody who can help me. And if I'm looking for anybody other than, money, I need is a mentorship. So what should be the criteria where, the other person should feel that he is going to be the part, as we have seen in Shark Tank also. So what should be the compensation that should be offered so that, I should not get a no as an answer?
It's a power-packed question. You need to do an MBA for that, sorry. But nevertheless, we'll attempt. Vijay Bhai, you want to take this?
Okay, thank you. Nice question. So, see, valuation is a function of multiple things. Okay, I was just mentioning earlier, and I think this will answer multiple questions about manufacturing also. Okay, so basically, what happens is there are capital incentive businesses, there are service incentive businesses, there are sales incentive businesses. So for example, if you are constructing a road, if you are manufacturing anything, okay, those are debt heavy businesses. So you are looking at annuity kind of models. So whenever people are investing, you need to go to VCs or investors who are interested in annuity kind of models, who want like जैसे आपके ब्रिज खरीदते हैं ना लोग बाग रोड बनाते हैं रोड खरीदते हैं. So those are the investors who will be interested that I am getting an assured income and I have a tangible asset in manufacturing, for example. Okay, they have something to claim. So similarly in services sector, always on the EBITDA multiples you get the valuation. Okay, आपका EBITDA कितना है, आपका business कितना, आपका profit आ रहा है, उसके multiple के ऊपर है. So third business I talked about was your revenue based business, like your e-commerce nowadays. So that is based on GMVs. You always hear that number, GMV, gross merchandise value. Amazon last quarter was in negative, but look at their valuation continues to grow. The reason being plain and simple, because their GMV is very high and they get a multiple of it. Flipkart was 1200 crore rupees in loss, but look at their valuation, what they got. So you need to very clearly articulate in which category of the cycle you fit in. तो आपका आंसर ये कि अगर आप सर्विसेज में है तो आप देखिए आपकी प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी कितनी है, then based on profitability and then how much competition you have. So there are two factors. One is how much competition you have, and second, your best competitor, how much time he has to catch up with you. If that years are around 2 years, then definitely you are game for it. You can ask for 10x to 15x kind of valuation.
Thank you so much.
In terms of whether you should get a partner, I would just say that capital is very valuable. So you should dilute equity only when you have to. So if you can't get talent without giving equity, then you get talent. If you don't have money, then you don't have choice but to dilute, right? But if you are only diluting for talent and advice, then see if you can get talent or advice without giving equity, because equity is the most valuable thing you have.
Thank you. This is something which is a common question, and I look at it differently. आपके पास आपका पैसा, you are young, आपके पास खुद का पैसा नहीं है, बापूजी का पैसा है, उसको रिटर्न वापस देना है, आप इन्वेस्टर को ला रहे हो उसका, and what is the return which you would assign to the money which you have taken from your father? That is critical. So whenever you have to dilute, you have to see two things: whether you are getting that money in order to how fast you can scale that business without taking risk, because equity में आपको interest payment नहीं करना. Secondly, whether you would be getting advice or not. So whom you are bringing is more important. Money से ज़्यादा important है whether that person can add value. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question, please. And look, we want to again send back mentors to your table for speed dating. So I would ask you to organize, 2 tables for one mentor so that we can send again the CEOs or mentors to your table. We will start that in 5 minutes. One more question, please.
Good afternoon to all the mentors. I am Priyank Singhi, a practicing chartered accountant based out of Kolkata. Sir, I would like to ask all the mentors out here, post what has happened with Zomato and other IPOs that have just burned cash and they've eroded about 70 to 80% of the market value, the market cap. Do you really think, sir, going forward these companies would survive, or the new startups who just burn cash and who are not profitable, are they going to come up with an IPO, or will they be allowed to come up with an IPO, and will they survive eventually?
Look, I think Zomato and all these startups are great for funds, because when I'm at a fund, I'm investing in 10, I know 8 will fail, depending on type of fund I am. Some will fail, the 1 or 2 that succeed will give me a lot of money. I mean, I'm old enough to know in 2000 there were 100 companies which started like Amazon, same business model. Amazon created 2 trillion in value, rest went to zero. So these businesses are winner takes all. जो जीतेगा उसका सारा पैसा होगा. As an individual investor, that's very risky. कल को, are you betting on the winner or not, you don't know. So far as you are investing in them as a portfolio, it's fine. If you are putting everything in Zomato, क्योंकि मुझे Zomato की delivery बहुत अच्छी लगती है, that's risky. Which one of these will succeed, we don't know. Some of these will succeed and create a lot of value. If you have invested in a portfolio, you will create good wealth. If you have invested in 1 or 2, you can go to zero or you can become a hero.
Next question, please. And we will start the countdown again for the next round of the speed dating. Yeah, please press the button, yeah.
Jai Jinendra to all the people present here, especially those on the dais, because it's a great opportunity to be here. I'm going to be 20 soon, and learning all of this at this age is great. So my question to you is regarding education, because that's where I am right now. So I am in my second year of college in Chennai, Stella Maris, and I quit because of the community there and how they force things upon you. I don't know if it's controversial, but this is what it is. And I quit the college because I felt like the other people, the people from that particular Roman Catholic community got a lot of more marks than, we did, in spite of all the hard work. And I used to get more than the topper, but she always got the first rank because she's a Roman Catholic student. So I quit the college. My question now is, we have enough Jain colleges, I think, but the quality is not as good as it probably should be for students to choose that as their first preference, because Jain University is not my first preference, though it should be given which community I come from. And people, in order to go to Bangalore, the first college that people generally choose is Christ University and not Jain. So why not? That's my question.
Okay, just to ensure that there's enough diversity and a woman is also answering the question. I didn't get your name, please.
My name is Shividhira.
Hi, Shubhatira. So, Shubhatira, the thing is, whether in college or in your university or when you start working, there is always going to be one person where you will feel that he or she did not deserve it. So, you cannot solve for world hunger. What you need to do is, you need to do your best, put your head down and work every single day to be successful. So that is the first part of your question, to say, they were treated better than me and I was more deserving. Maybe everyone else is thinking like that, right? So the most deserving will be there, and if you're not, then you just need to understand that you need to put in more effort. The second aspect is, the Jain University is not good, or, that particular university is not good. Now, if you look at the list of mentors who are on the stage today, I can safely say that 50% are from the IIMs and the IITs of the world. But the remaining 50% are not. And that does not mean that if you're not going to the best college, you cannot make it big. You can definitely make it big. I think the mantra is, having that perseverance and not looking at instant adulation, instant gratification, which I think a lot of youngsters look for, and then giving up, right? I don't like a certain thing, I'm going to give up. You are only making that decision for yourself. Is the world changing because you have given up? So when you look back, right, you should make decisions. Maybe this is a great decision for you, but when you look back, you should never regret a decision just because you were upset about something which is not in your control. So I hope this helps.
Thank you so much.
We have Dheeraj Bhai with a question.
Since I'm representing the youth as well, so this is a question to all of you. Most of us are from the family business. So there is a lot of, I would say, debates and disputes between the families as to एक professional CEO को लेके आना चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए. How do you professionally manage businesses and all of that. So how important is getting professionalism in family businesses? Because क्या होता है, elders का respect, उनका control, plus getting professional and giving that control to somebody else. तो ये बहुत सारे यूथ होंगे यहाँ पर, आई एम श्योर, जो ये क्वेश्चन ये प्रोफेशनलिज्म हम लोग बिजनेसेस में लाना कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्या वो ज़रूरत है और कितना उसको हमको वेटेज देना चाहिए.
Maybe I can say, so we had a session on our annual anniversary by Deepak Jain. Deepak Jain is the ex-dean of Kellogg School of Business and INSEAD. And there was a question asked that, should I pursue MBA or should I start a startup? So he answered that MBA or a professional background helps you broaden your perspective. If you want to think for the star, if you want to have globe as your play, as a stage, you need to broaden your horizon. And that horizon broadens up when you have people from different background going through a professional background, or you really get that education, whether you're a family business or otherwise, you get that professionalism incorporated so that you think global, you reach far scale, and do not get limited to a location or a country only. So that was answer in that context what he had. Other perspective yesterday was by Bindra ji, that you can make a professional and make that person as a family person to induct professionals, or get your family professional qualification so that you get best of the bold one. So I think my answer is that to be able to think and visualize much beyond what you're thinking, probably that broader perspective will help, whether through professional qualification or having professionals come to really support the business. Tomorrow we have Rajneesh Jain, CFO of Reliance. Tomorrow he works with Ambani's directly, and Jio is where it is. He's going to talk about that, and he's a third professional. So of course that's just my perspective, but happy to answer.
Point I want to add. You know, one question any family business thinking about being professional should ask is, are you Sonia Gandhi? What do I mean by that? If you are basically going to be Sonia Gandhi to a Manmohan Singh, then that poor Manmohan Singh will be wasted in terms of her. So he will be quite unhappy and it won't work. Poor Manmohan Singh somehow tolerated it. But basically, if you are willing to let go and give the freedom to professional to decide, then bring a professional. If you want to sit there and just want professional to do what you want him to do, then it's just waste of time and money.
Very well said, Piyush. I will add to what Piyush said. The power and a clear direction to the team is important to run a focused organization. And if you give that power and the process and the direction to the professional, then bring him on board. If you still want to interfere in the business, please don't bring him on the board. Because what family businesses fail to do is to give the power of decision making down. They always want to hold their cards. If that is the mindset, bringing a professional will not help. Then they need to run the company by themselves. But if they say, I want to give delegation of power to the professional so that he can run the company, but I will measure the return on equity, I will measure the cash conversion, I will measure the success, and let him run the show, and I will ensure the values, then bring the professional.
हेलो, मैं आप लोगों को ना थोड़ा हिंदी में गुजराती में बताता हूँ थोड़ा सा, ठीक है? तो क्या है कि मैं आया यूएसए, तो प्योर प्रोफेशनल कंपनी वराइजन, राइट, जहाँ पे आपको डॉट भी आपको मैच करना है सब कुछ. हिंदुस्तान में आया सबसे पहले वेदांता ग्रुप के अंदर, उन्होंने बना दिया मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर 2 कंपनी का. अभी क्या है, वाई दे आर सक्सेसफुल, दे टुक आउट बोथ ऑफ देयर सन्स, प्रतीक एंड अंकित, आई कैन नेम देम, ओके, and they said, you are going to be the shadow of this fellow for next 2 years, okay. जो भी वो कैसे खाता है, क्या पहनता है, सब कुछ आपको देखना है. You are just the observer, okay, and nothing else. You are not going to interfere, you are not going to take any decision, you are just going to observe. 2 साल के बाद मुझे क्या बोला गया, बोले बेटे एक बात बताओ, ये दोनों को समझ में आ गया? मैंने कहा हाँ सर आ गया. बोले चल ठीक है यार, तेरा इस कंपनी में काम हो गया, तेरे को एक नई कंपनी बना के देते हैं, इसके मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर बन जाओ. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ इट हैपेंस इन इंडिया. यू विल हैव टू एक्सपेंड. नाउ आई विल कम टू रिलायंस. ओके, आई वाज एट रिलायंस. सो आपके क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे रहा हूँ. तो रिलायंस के अंदर क्या किया मुकेश भाई ने, ईशा को और आकाश को दोनों को ट्रेनिंग में डाल के रखा. कोई भी डायरेक्टर भी नहीं था कंपनी के अंदर, राइट. उनको एजुकेट कराया बाहर, सो दैट दे हैव द एक्सपोजर लाइक Sir rightly said, okay, they got the exposure, they got the vision, and then he made sure that they are shadow to the main guy. पहले वो संदीप दास जी के साथ shadow रहे, तो उसके बाद मेरे साथ shadow रहे, उसके बाद जब उनको समझ में आ गया तो आप देख लीजिए, now they can take their own decisions. So the point I am trying to say is, this is exactly the mentorship is all about. तो आप लोगों को जो करना है वो mentorship करनी है. आपको एक लेके आना है बंदा बाहर से जो आपको मेंटर करे. और भैया मैं सिंपल सी बात बता रहा हूँ, मेरे पिताजी गद्दी पे मुझे ही बिठाएंगे, चाहे आप कितनी भी कोशिश कर लो. ओके, वो बाकी सारी चीज़ें बाकी प्रोफेशनल सही हैं, मगर मेरे पिताजी मुझे ही गद्दी पे बिठाएंगे, क्योंकि वो और किसी को बिठाने वाले नहीं हैं. तो यू शुड हैव दैट मेंटालिटी इन माइंड. बट पीपल आर देयर टू ट्रेन, टू मेंटर यू. आप लाइए उनको सीखिए उनसे, एंड ट्रैवल. दैट इज़ द मोस्ट क्रिटिकल पार्ट. ट्रैवल अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड, travel and see your competitors, how they are operating and all those things. That's the best way to do it. Nothing else. Thank you.
I think which is why we have the JPF meditation platform. I mean, that's exactly what sir was saying. So please, sir.
So we have some more questions. What I would like to do, we'll take the last question and then the mentors will come across and then occupy tables with you so that you can have one-to-one interactions with the mentors again. So we'll take one, maybe two last questions.
And I also wanted to just take a minute to introduce Abhishek Sancheti. He is the CEO in Morgan Stanley. He just came from Mumbai. He got a bit late. I'll just give a mic to you, maybe give you a bit of background, Abhishek. And
3 questions in rapid fire. Name, of course, company, to volume in dollars or in rupees, and what is it that you've got to offer on the table? 3.
Thank you. Sorry for being late. Bombay, Delhi traffic. Bombay, Pune traffic. My apologies. Abhishek Sancheti, work for Morgan Stanley, fixed income division, 15 years experience in helping company raise money, mostly onshore and offshore investors, loans, bonds, etc. Pretty happy to be here. And the question is,
What would you offer on the table?
anything that you're looking to understand on finance industry or the careers, etc. Happy to give my inputs on that.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause. Last question, and then the mentors start coming to your table. We go there for the last question, please. Maybe you can come, yeah. So last 2 questions, and then we send the mentors to your table. You can take this mic.
Jai Jinan everyone, this is Kailash Golecha. My company name is Figment Global Solution and we are mainly known by our product TaxCPC. We are getting to more than 40% of TDS volume of India at present. We are from Nagpur. My question is, मेरे बिजनेस में डिसीजन मेकर जो होते हैं टॉप मैनेजमेंट होता है, इधर डायरेक्टर फाइनेंस, वीपी फाइनेंस और ये डिसीजन मेकर होता है. मैं नागपुर से हूँ. शुरुआत में तो मुझे बहुत प्रॉब्लम आया कि नागपुर के बंदे को कैसे हमने देना है. वी आर वर्किंग फॉर नाउ फॉर ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द कॉर्पोरेट्स एंड ऑल मेजर बैंक्स इन इंडिया लाइक SBI, PNB, IDBI, एवरीवन. तो माय क्वेश्चन इज, मुझे कनेक्ट करना है आप जैसे लोगों के साथ जो डिसीजन मेकर है. तो व्हाट इज द बेस्ट वे टू कनेक्ट? क्योंकि किसी को व्हाट्सएप बुरा लगता है, किसी को ईमेल बुरा लगता है, कोई ईमेल पर रिप्लाई नहीं करता, किसी को फोन बुरा लगता है, कोई डायरेक्ट ऑफिस में जाने के बाद मिलता नहीं है और डेफिनेटली वो अननोन आदमी ही होगा मेरे लिए. तो मैंने कैसे कनेक्ट करना चाहिए?
Jito Connect is the answer.
Jito mentorship platform. You can connect to the mentorship platform. Krushmi will give you the details and we will also flash it. So all the mentors that you see, you can enroll to the mentorship platform and all of them have committed their time for free to have a one-to-one dialogue. So you'll get an access to all these mentors via the mentorship platform.
So one more request, one last question. Sir.
No, I really wanted to call this out specifically. Many people asked, how do we become, each one of you can be on the, if you are a professional, you can be on the JPF platform. I think Krushmi, please do connect and get connected to the platform.
So Krushmi, can we see your hand? Krushmi, yeah, there we go. There she is. She will help you enroll into the mentorship platform. Krushmi, a big round for Krushmi, please. Thank you.
Krushmi, raise your hand
You
so
can be
everybody
here.
can see you.
Yeah, thank you. So now, gentlemen, mentors coming on towards you. A big round of applause and welcome them to your table. And you can, I would say, invite a mentor to your table. You can combine 2 tables for a mentor as well. So that you have 2 tables and 1 mentor. Just shift your chairs. I would ask the mentors to walk the floor and take the ramp and be with the tables. There you go, big round of applause and please welcome the mentors coming towards you. And please take that one-to-one time and ask your questions.
We should take picture of mentors.
Okay, make sure that you grab a mentor, please. Don't wait. Pull them over to yourself. On your table, if you don't have a mentor, just call pull. And then don't ask me later, भाई मेरे पास mentor नहीं है. कुएं के पास नहीं आता पानी. क्या प्यासे के पास नहीं आता पानी? प्यासे को पानी के पास जाना पड़ता है. My pleasure. So please grab a mentor and then grab chairs around the mentor. Just feel free. There you go, Vishal on this side. Aye, Ajmera ji, our finance expert. Monica ji, our director on legal compliances here. Please grab your table, chairs. Come on, quick, thank you. जो फ्री में मिलता है उसकी हम वैल्यू नहीं करते हैं वहां पर आगे की तरफ एंड हियर इज मनीष जी आइए प्लीज कम ऑन हियर दिस टेबल ग्रैब दिस टेबल थैंक यू यस मोनिका जी Huh? I don't think he is here from Global Energy and India. He's not. So everybody please find a mentor, get to the table, pull your chairs and be with them. Don't look around. बेटे यहाँ पे जो mentors हैं, वो जो टेबल पे थे वही हैं.
पता नहीं है.
Go for Kush.
क्या चल रहा है अंतरिका?
कुछ नहीं मैम, इनका थोड़ा बहुत तो चल रहा है. जहाँ जहाँ ये लोग हमारा कर सांगे. और क्या अभी क्या 2-3 घंटे सो ही रहे तुम लोग
अभी बोलो कभी सो रहे
वो समझ क्या हुआ ना कि दो घंटा
खराब कर जाने
2 घंटा सो रहे हैं कोई सो रहे हैं इशू तो नीट है
नाका नाका बस एवढंच बोलायचं
चार्जिंग नाही ते
चालू सर्टिफिकेट मागीर घातलो नको डॉक्टर बिकेट म्हाका मागीर घातले जाल्यार आडवंक पडशिल्ली
हाउसकीपिंग वाले यहाँ से अरे वहाँ पे जाके टाइम पास कर रहे थे बाप रे बाबा बाप रे तेरे टाइम पास कर रहे वाले मतलब तुम्ही तुमच्या आई घराला तिकडे कोण अर्धन पाय हाँ ओके ना मैं आपके सर पे चढ़ रहा खाली करो और
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming towards the end of our time, and I can see all of you are very engrossed with your mentors on your table, with your CXOs on your table. Several of you have asked, how do I enroll with the mentorship program, or how can I connect with the CXOs? Several of you have asked that question. I'm asking Krushmi to give you help. How can you enroll into the Jito mentorship program and connect with the CXOs, or you can offer your help? Over to you, Krushmi.
So basically, here's my email ID, mentorship@jito.org. Whoever has any queries or wants to become a mentee can just drop an email to me. I'll send you a registration form which needs to be filled in, and then we'll pair you with your mentors.
So maybe once again, Krushmi, the email ID is here.
It's mentorship@jito.org.
And Krushmi is here. She will give you a form, and based on that, she will match you with the right CXO on your areas of interest. Thank you, Krushmi.
Check. फुटका झाली.
बाबा खूप खूप छोड़ रहा है मैं हॉस्टल में रहता हूँ पीजी में रहता हूँ निकाल देगा ना मेरे को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म हो गया और उसके और रहने की इच्छा है नहीं मेरी और भाई पता है क्या उनके इसमें फ्लैट के नाम ने अभी तक एग्रीमेंट भी नहीं किया एग्रीमेंट तो मेरा भी नहीं है बट उसने बोला 20 तारीख तक कर देना क्या बोल रहे
वो नारियल कितने चाहिए थे सर 10
क्या 25 लाया मैं
25 लेके आए ना वो मेरे को वही बोली था कि अगर और चाहिए तो मैं इधर से
So I would ask a volunteer with a mic, please. Krushmi, can we help with a volunteer with a mic? Yep. And what I would ask now, we start with this, yeah. Here, sir. We can start with this table, Piyush. we start wrapping up. I want mentees in your group to make a couple of comments. One or two of your group. We start with that group. Yeah. How did you find it, and what would you like to do next? Very quick. Your name?
Yes. So I am CA Priyank Singhi. I think we've been very fortunate that we've had 15 minutes with Piyush sir. He's been very candid and he's explained a lot of things very beautifully. It was very detailed, very crisp, and very meaningful.
So big round from your table, at least while the time we go. Thank you so much. Deeply appreciate. We move that next to that table, please. One of you giving the feedback on your table, please, very quick. We start wrapping up. Piyush, we'll start wrapping up with vote of thanks in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
So, when we started, we were expecting a lot of legal talk, but it ended up as a friendly talk. We are pretty much happy, and the youth had a lot of questions that we work with some company and we are getting better package, 30% hike, something. Should we move on? So she said, no, stay on. Let me help you out.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you. A big round of applause from your table for the mentor, please. Thank you. We move to the next table, please. And we have Vishal on that table. One mentor from your group can share their feedback, and we wrap up on the table, please. Not you, your mentor, one of your group members. Yeah. Who wants to give feedback?
He's too honest to be true, number one. And number two, I would say he's brutally honest in the respect that he's able to share who's the right person for this kind of a question and where the answer lies. Even knowing that is very crystal clear for most of us, and the question answer session is too quick. But let me tell you one thing, this session is too short of time.
Thank you. A big round of applause for the feedback, please. And time is money. Any more feedback from the table? Next one. Yes, please. Which mentor is on that table? Yeah, feedback from you on the table. How did you like the format? One of you, Vijay Bhai, in your group. One of your member can give the feedback.
First of all, big round of the applause for our Mr. Vijay Jain.
Fantastic. Thank you.
मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा, हमारे वडोदरा चैप्टर और आजू बाजू में कहीं यंगस्टर्स ऑफ पूना एंड बॉम्बे एंड अदर स्टेट से भी आए हुए हैं. वी हैव डिस्कस्ड पर्टिकुलरली जो विजय भाई की एक्सपर्टीज़ है एनर्जी और इसके पर फंडिंग की उस पर, एंड व्हाट वी हैव एग्जैक्टली डिस्कस रिगार्डिंग व्हाट इज़ द पॉसिबिलिटीज़ एंड प्रोस्पेक्टिव opportunities, particularly in the energy field in the India, and the way Vijay Bhai has prescribed और उसने जो बताया, that is a really admirable, and Vijay Bhai has given various source for the funding to India from other countries, with the as a bridge by Vijay Bhai. Vijay Bhai, हम आपसे चाहेंगे कि हमारे यंगस्टर स्टार्टअप आप सबको आपका नॉलेज और आपकी सर्विस इन द प्रोफेशनल टर्म्स भी मिलती रहे. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
नेक्स्ट टेबल सुषमा जी का, ऑन दिस टेबल प्लीज. सुषमा जी ऑन योर टेबल. माइक यहाँ पे ले आइए बेटा.
हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे विजय भाई को कि जब भी वो बड़ौदा में हो या इंडिया में गुजरात में आए तब वो JBN में हमारे यहाँ पे JBN वडोदरा में आए, एंड ही हैज़ आंसर्ड ऑल आवर क्वेश्चंस विथ इमेंस पेशेंस, एंड जिस तरीके से वो हमारे साथ में बैठे तो हमको ये बिल्कुल भी महसूस नहीं हुआ कि वो क्या स्केल का काम करते हैं.
Fantastic.
Humble nature. Thank you so much.
Big round of applause for him, please.
Core committee of Pune. Thank you.
Next table, please. Volunteer mic अगले टेबल पे लाइए. या थैंक यू.
So like I have found the session very.
Mic closer, please.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Hello. Yeah, so I just found the session very like interactive because ma'am have put it. So ma'am have told very detail about how to manage people remotely because like we have. So we have like currently working in a remote culture right now because it's an online mode and because of COVID, we have just gone through the remote work. So ma'am have like brilliantly explained us how to manage people remotely. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, fantastic. Thank you. आप यहाँ पे ले आइए स्वाति जी के टेबल पे. Swati ji, feedback from your group on how they found that session. Mic for you, please.
It was really a pleasure to be here because मतलब ऐसा लगा कि जैसे पूरे यूं समझ लो कि आप पूरे कनेक्ट के अंदर this was the best.
Thank you. Big round of applause for him, please. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And actually the mentor, the way mentor are cooperating and suggesting things, it's really amazing.
Fantastic.
Even they don't hesitate to share the numbers and like that. That is really amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks
Himanshu
to
ji.
JIP. Thanks to Jito Professional Forum.
Thank you. Thank you. हिमांशु जी आपके ग्रुप से फीडबैक दिलाइए. हो गया? गायब हो गया वहाँ. I would invite Tapasvi ji for a vote of thanks and we can start wrapping up the session. And I would ask all the mentors to join on stage or everybody a big round of applause for all the mentors as we move towards the vote of thanks. Tapasvi ji, please on the stage for the vote of thanks. A feedback from your group, please.
Yes. This is Sagar Picha. I have come here from Nasik. I am into millets industry. And I asked a very tough question. I was not able to crack that question. But sir, Himanshu sir has cracked in like a seconds. Like वो ऐसा है कि तिजोरी कैसे खोल देता है कोई बिना ताले के, वैसे उन्होंने वो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर दिया. Thank you.
आपको जो है अभी मेंटरशिप प्रोग्राम में एज ए मेंटी ज्वाइन करना है सर. हमारे पास ऐसे कई सारे क्या मास्टर की वाले हैं. So you know all these mentors who are there are all at extremely senior level who have registered under this platform with an intention of giving back. मतलब there is absolutely no fee. They have given us a firm commitment कि हम लोग यहाँ है ताकि हमारे जो जैन भाई बहन है we can motivate them. The kind of advice which we did not have we want to give them so that जितना हमने 10 साल में सीखा हम आपको 1-1.5 साल में सिखा सके. That is what are in the words of Monica ji. So
Last table वहाँ पे ले जाओ माइक बेटे. Last table वहाँ पे.
लास्ट टेबल पे एक बार माइक लेके जाइए. देयर इज वन क्वेश्चन देयर.
पुनीत जी आपके ग्रुप में फीडबैक चाहिए हमें मेंटर्स की तरफ से. माइक इज देयर. वन ऑफ द ग्रुप कैन गिव अ फीडबैक एंड मे आई आस्क द मेंटर्स टू जॉइन हियर ऑन द स्टेज. वी कैन क्लोज द सेशन प्लीज. पीयूष, may I ask you all to join the stage? We can close the session. Amit ji, please join the stage. Swati, Monica ji.
Hello.
Puneet ji. Hello. Your team, Abhishek ji, please. All the mentors request you to join the table. A big round of applause. We come towards closing of the session.
Hello,
Mike.
hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Rohan Kasat.
Vishal, come on to the stage. Come on.
Hello everyone, my name is Rohan Kasat and I can say
big round of applause for all of
Puneet
them.
sir and
Sorry.
Abhishek sir were extremely helpful for being a student like me at the age of 21. They helped me a lot with the right kind of knowledge of the investment banking section and also a thorough knowledge of what I should do, what I should take as my career. It was a very extremely helpful, I can say, guidance for me. I'm very grateful to both of you and each one of you because I've learned a lot many things like to finance chartered accountants, but doing business and many lot things I've learned here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause. मेरे मेंटर को छोड़ दो. यहाँ पे आने दो, please. आइए, please. May I ask everybody, please, to respect the mentors who have come here, given you their time. A big round of applause, and we bring this session to a close with a proper vote of thanks. Swati ji, please come onto the stage. We take a round of applause, and we close the session with a vote of thanks.
Thank you everyone, especially the mentors who have come from various places, various cities, and few have even traveled abroad, coming all the way till India to attend this one program to make a difference over here. So my request to all the people over here, one, join JPF NYT, two, become a mentor. Once you be there, you will understand what the true value of mentorship is. Thanking all the mentors to be here. Thank you everyone to be here. Thank you so much. Thank
All the
you.
mentors join the stage. A big round of applause and we will close the session. I think we need to just be grateful for them to be able to give the time to be here with you. So please, a big round of applause. Puneet ji here. Thank you.
Abhishek ji, please.
Abhishek ji. आप ले लीजिए माइक, हम आपको दे रहे हैं, हम तो निकल रहे हैं बाहर। आप ले लीजिए।
Piyush ji.
Okay. So guys, how was the session? A big yay. How was the session?
Yay.
A big yay. How was the session? Hey. No, not the energy to say thank you. How was the session, Vijay bhai? Thank you so much. A big round of applause. Thank you all the mentors. Vijay bhai, please join us on the stage very quickly so that we can have a photograph and we close. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining and also adding value to the program. And thank you for your questions. All the mentors are here on the stage. Guys, a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Aye, please. आप आगे आइए, आगे आइए। कहाँ पे? Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I request everyone to vacate hall immediately as we have session on 5 p.m. sharp, another session on 5 p.m. sharp.
हो गया अभी हेलो
I would like to thank each and every person present over here today. The ones who are on the stage, the ones who are sitting in the audience. Thank you so much. Well, I request you all to kindly adhere to the rules. Kindly vacate this hall because we have another session that will be taking place. So you all can proceed towards the common areas. You can go to the B2B stalls which are present. I request you all to kindly proceed towards the common areas. We have another session that will be taking place. We will be having another set of audience and another set of moderators coming up on stage.